Hey everybody, Sage here. So I did a Nicole Kessinger um, motive reading, and I wanted to, like I said before, I wanted to do a Chris Watts one as well. Again, like I said before in the previous video that I did regarding Nicole Kessinger, we can kind of guess, you know, what his motives are, but I kind of want to do a specific reading regarding what these motives are because everybody, all I hear, and me as well, I ask the same thing. It's like, what was he thinking? What was his motive for this? You know, I'm sure it's multifaceted, but let's figure this out. Let's do the reading and see what it says. Of course, I did shuffle before I began the video. I'm using Bluebird Lenormand cards. I use also the Grand Tableau spread. But besides that, everything else I do is how I do the cards, not how it's written in books. So uh, I did do a video on how I read my cards. You'll find it somewhere in my video list. Oh, get that over. These are newer cards, so they're a little bit stiff. More. All alleged, my opinion, not facts. Chris Potts. What was your motive? Mm, okay. Ooh. Oh, you guys. Uh, these cards are so crazy accurate. Oh, okay. Let me get all the cards out and then I will tell you what I see. Chris Watts and his motivation for what he had done to his family. Why did he do it? And I never use reverse cards, as you can tell. Like I said, I don't go by a book on how I do my readings. Wow. Okay, so unbelievable. Okay. So again, the first card that pops up is the child card, right? And underneath the child card is the scythe, um, which is um, an ending to them, to that child. And then the stars underneath that is children that are in the that are not on the earth right now, and the coffin. So this is um, um, an affirmation regarding that this is definitely a reading regarding Chris Watts. It's just really creepy on how this all kind of comes about. But one of his motives also is it has something to do with the children. Um, and here's the gentleman card, which is actually Chris Watts. That's been put onto the, his image put onto the gentleman card. And above that, above that card is the book, which is hidden information, and not just a little bit of hidden information, a lot of hidden information. And he's been carrying it around, which is the anchor here, as an anchor, kind of like he takes it everywhere he goes. This is information he's had for a while. Um, and also, um, underneath the mountain and across from the book is the letter, which is a planning, a coming together of minds and making a plan. And also, next to the letter is the fox. And you guys saw me shuffle. So, I mean, this is just insane. And also, in the last reading that I did regarding Nicole Kessinger's motives, the female card, which was Nicole Kessinger in that reading, was also the ring. She was next to the ring, and he is above the ring on this. And so he was also wanting to put that marriage behind him. He wanted to bury it, so to speak. Okay. And wow, holy smokes. And this was a definitely, according to my cards, a planned event. He did not want to start over with the children. That was planned from the beginning. Um, Unbelievable, unbelievable. So also I want to point out something here. Um, Also one of his other motivations is a the lady, and this is, I feel like this is Nicole Kessinger, because also um, he claimed he doesn't know what love is. Okay, Chris Watts doesn't know what love is, but he claimed he loved her. So above the lady's head is the heart, and underneath her is the stork, which is a um, progression towards something. It's an idea, a creation of an idea. So she was the catalyst or the creator of the idea of this plan. And I have to tell you too, the snake is below that. So this is a really underhanded evil plan. Okay. And this all led to the tower here, which is the prison. Okay. And he had thrown away the gift, the flowers as a gift, which was Shanann and her babies. So it's very interesting. Also, next to the lady is the mice, and that is something that eats away at you. It eats at your insides. This is something that is a cancer, a disease, and it also could mean regarding the soul of that person. This is a dark soul, and yeah, I really, really, truly, I see that in her. I really do. Yeah. And the crossroads is the choice that he had made regarding what he had done with Shanann and her babies. The choice because of what he felt was love, which he doesn't have any idea, which led to despair. Okay. And yeah, unbelievable. So I'm really curious because I really what I feel was going on was the fact that the kids was added responsibility. It also was uh, Nicole Kessinger, I heard her mention in her interviews that she would tell Chris Watts, when you have your kids, you just spend time with your kids, and I'll just spend, I'll spend time after you're done spending time with your kids, and only on the days that we're not working. I mean, she was putting all these, restrictions on when they'd be able to see each other, but the kids were a big part of that. He wouldn't be able to see her very much because of the children. And also the fact that she wanted to, this plan creator, which is, we all know is Inke, she did not want, and she made it very clear, even on top of the fact that she told him, you know, she supposedly told Chris to spend time with his kids. I don't believe, I really don't believe that. I feel like he knew that she didn't want anything to do with those kids, and it was a big obstacle between him and Nicole Kessinger, and that's he wanted to eliminate that, and because that was in the way, the kids were in the way. Who else was in the way? Shanann, right? So he couldn't get rid of one without the other. Oh, it just makes me sick. It just really, truly makes me sick. So that was, according to my reading, that was his main motivation was um, the kids. She didn't want to have anything to do with those kids. And that was a big problem. It was a big hurdle. And that, therefore, he felt they needed to be eliminated, right? And he knew if he didn't eliminate Shanann, uh, at the same time, she would never stop looking for those babies, right? And she also was pregnant. So how is he going to be able to eliminate all of that, right? Without doing the same to her. Oh, I just feel so ill. And it was definitely a plan that's been hatched, a contractual plan. You guys, I have a feeling that things are going to be coming to light even more. Although I really can't see a whole lot of people believing him now because he's told so many different stories. But um, keep an ear out. Keep an ear out because I really feel like his next, what he's going to be coming out with, and on his statements regarding what had happened, I feel like it's going to be closer to the truth. So listen up, you guys. It'll be. I can't see it happening. I see it happening sooner rather than later that he's going to start spouting more information regarding this. And I kind of feel like there's hidden information that could come to light. It's almost like he had tucked something away. I don't know if I don't think he was smart enough to record something like a conversation between him and NK, but there's something that he feels that could prove this, what he's saying her involvement is regarding what happened to Shanann and the babies. Um, oh, you guys, and I really feel like she's scared that he's got something too. Interesting. Hmm. God, he's just so gross. Chris Watts is just a disgusting individual. Um, anyway, so getting back to the reading, again, this is just a recap, but I really feel like, according to the readings regarding her motivations and his motivations, it was a plan that's come together to eliminate the children and to eliminate that obstacle that they felt like was between them. And Nicole wanted children from him, and she didn't want him to have children with anybody else as well. She's very jealous, you guys. She's uh, very selfish and jealous, and a very dark soul, this person. Um, very dark. And he's also, he was such an easy pawn for her. I mean, just gross. All right, well, oh, I want to see if I can see anything else before I close the reading. I see chatter behind the, the prison walls. I really feel like she's at least going to reach out or try to contact him, or has tried. Have you guys heard anything? Has she been, I don't know. I feel like it's more recent than anything else. Hmm. Yeah, he has definitely, um, he's like God, he's like an empty vessel. And she was just able to like program what she wanted into him, and he was able to just do whatever she wanted. I mean, she felt like he was so easily just yuck. He could just he would do whatever she wanted him to do, and he did. He did. That's actually a lot of his nature. I did touch on that before in another reading, but it's just really gross that that was his main, according to my reading, that was his main motivation. The children. Anyway, well, thanks for joining me, everybody, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Love and light to everyone. I send protective light and lots of love to everyone. Have a great day, and I will talk at you guys later.